not recording your question is crazy. But I would say the Breaker of Chains. Queen of Dragons, Breaker of Chains. I'm going Dany for sure.
She died.
Because she don't. I mean, but she was in it like 8 seasons. I'm not picking nobody that died in season 3 at the beginning of season 3.
Ned is great.
Ned lost his head.
He did.
Nah, I ain't doing that either.
He was a great character though. They just had to show you what they meant on that show. Jon died.
And he came back.
He comes back, but he did die.
I mean, Oberyn. I would say Oberyn. He was
Oberyn.
All right. Let me just name my toes after a house. Like, I don't want to do that. Picking a character just seems too much.
But good evening or good morning, good afternoon, whenever this episode receives you. That's not it. Whenever this episode reaches you, this is the What's a Good Though podcast about movies and TV shows. I am one half. I am Jason.
I am the other half. I am Jazz.
And we are back in Westeros. Nope, I lied. We are back in Westeros. House of the Dragon of the finest otter is back. Jazz, you're making faces when I start to speak about this franchise. What's going on there, man?
I don't mind taking accountability for the things I said previously. I was definitely prepared to say what I needed to say when we started this episode. So I'll go ahead and start that. Welcome everyone who's new and also those returning. If you are new and you have not been able to check out our season 2 of the review of this show, please check that out. I'm not going to speak for Jason. I'll just speak for myself. Season 2 was a letdown for me. Season 2 caused me not to be excited for season 3. I was not looking forward to season 3. It annoyed me for maybe it was 8 episodes. So for 8 weeks. And I was just telling Jason, I was just like, you know what? I don't care. I'm not looking out for this show. I knew I'm a fan of Westeros, all of that Game of Thrones, love it, one of my favorite shows. But this season, I was just like, they got to come heavy. I didn't have any kind of faith in them at all. We are doing episode 1 for a side quest review. I told Jason after watching episode 1, I said, yeah, let's go ahead and put that in the lineup. Let's not wait till we've got 3 episodes. That's how this season started. I'm going to give them their kudos. They came great home run, even though we're not to that part yet. But yes, I was like, oh, okay, this how you start a show. I was talking my shit, but I don't mind saying that I sold them short and they came through and delivered.
I think that's fair. I think that's a fair critique. It definitely, the last season definitely felt like a promo for what was coming, as if they knew, hey, we're getting this season regardless of what happens now. So there, we just gonna push this, which I don't like that, because we just seen that happen with The Boys, where it's like they're promoting a new show while in the ending of their own show. Like, no, in this motherfucker, that promotion, if you missed it, they missed it. But if they love this enough, they're gonna follow. I believe they're gonna follow. You've already left enough breadcrumbs with Soldier Boy, the mama, and all that. But even in this, there was enough of it. So, but shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. The recap in the beginning is not good, because it's so many motherfucking faces and names. As you start, like one nigga, I think he was a twin. They had cut his head off in one scene, and he was on the boat. And then I'm like, wait, they just killed him. Yeah, but he's a twin. He's a twin. So it's like, no, he's just playing. So I'm like, oh shit. So, yeah, I needed some subtitles and some more shit, because I was looking at these. I'm like, man, it's a whole bunch of white men. And I don't know. I'm not married to these faces. Like, that's right. One thing I'm gonna have to give Game of Thrones a great job in because, and I don't know if it's because I watched them back to back like that, but like this, them faces are so easy and recognizable beyond like the core 6 people that we have, like the Aemons, the Aegons. I don't even remember the daughter name, but
Helena.
Helena, Alicent, then Jaceres. I do not know. Baela,
Bela.
and Rhaena. I don't know. I just figured out their names a minute ago.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just because, and let me ask you, did you rewatch episode 8 from season 2 before starting this new episode?
Jazz, I didn't want to be mad. No, that
I
was
get it.
that was an hour-long trailer. That was similar to what the MCU just did, where they just sat the chairs out for like 8 hours, so
I
people
did
was
not
like,
watch that shit. I said, I'm just going to see what the reactions are going to be. I'm not looking at a screen of blood, empty chairs. Y'all was crazy for that. Man.
They really was right. What really happened? Robert Downey Jr. was on, no, it was right for Robert Downey Jr. He was on the plane flying in from somewhere, and then once he got in, that's my story. But back to the dragons. Back to them dragons.
Yeah, a piece of it, because when I was going into this, I was like, I forgot which one is Aegon and which one is I forgot the son's name too, because I mean it's been 2 years, and I didn't do a rewatch. Hey. We didn't do a live of this. Did we?
It wasn't last year. I know that, so it had to be 3 years. Wait, it might have been 3.
I don't remember doing this. I mean, we possibly. I feel like that was definitely it
wasn't last year though, so it may
it wasn't. It was a summer before.
It had to be, yes, because Corey came on, so it's been a minute.
Okay, so I haven't revisited since, and so I was just like, okay, let me try to remember these names. Let me try to remember what situations everybody was in. I feel like a rewatch of episode 8 would have benefited me, because after watching this first episode, then I went to go watch episode 8. And then I did a rewatch of this episode, and I was just like, okay. Because the thing is, where this episode starts, yes, because it's right where episode 8 left off. You got you got Ray and Alicent talking at the end of episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
This episode, here go Ray. You guys, so Alicent stopped by, and this is what she's telling us. And Alicent ain't even home yet. So there was no time that passed between the ending of season 2 and the beginning of season 3, which I'm not mad at that, because a lot of them said like, oh, we're going to get to the battles and all of that. I'm like, okay, sure, guys, whatever. That's what I was saying prior to seeing this episode. But the fact that this episode was named and titled Salt and Sea, Fire and Blood. Perfect title for this episode. Perfect title.
It was.
I mean, where do you want to start first? Because I will say, with this entire episode, and I believe it was about a good hour, they were able to touch on everybody that was important in everybody's storyline. And some of them, of course, got more screen time than others. Damon did not, which I'm not upset about, because in his scene, the ones that overshadowed that were the Starks, in my opinion. They had an amazing entrance when they rolled up. Was like, They threw that Lannister head in the ground, and I was just like, "Oh, we got the Starks in episode 1. Y'all about to get fucked up."
I didn't know. I'm telling you,
you ain't know who they were.
I see. Then the little boy talking about we the mud people. We get buried. You're not burning our bodies. I'm like, I remember you. So I remember him when Damon had to bend the knee to Rhaenyra in order for them to join. So I remember that. But then he went to the niggas at the forest. Oh, the niggas in the forest. They just putting white people in different animals, and like I'm just supposed to remember this.
You saw their sigils. There was the Starks. You didn't pay attention.
I know the faces, Jazz. Sigils. This nigga said sigil. That's why I was like, you remember we were talking about on the I feel like we just talked about boats, and I'm like, we just like this. I said so when they said they put I would listen to something else, my bad. But there's a thing where they talk about the reason they call them. Damn, I can't think of what it's called, but they'll fly like a flag to like let them go by, like showing that they're friendly, a friendly flag. False flagging, that's what it was. So they'll
flagging.
That's what it comes from. Air quote. If you're not listening, if you're not watching, but they have a flag that's white. So you go past another boat. Then they drop the flag and they put their Stark flag up, like, nah, bitch, we pirates, and now they robbing you. So that's what they get false flagging from, allegedly, because they switched the flag. So I'm saying this to say these niggas on the boats should have been switching flags when them dragons start flying, because nigga.
We're not there yet. We gotta say that for the
But
end.
I'm only saying that just to be like, nigga, how these niggas be seeing these flags up there in the middle of war? Like, I'm not even thinking about shit like that.
So you're saying you'd be sheep stiller when it comes to battle. Like, look, I'm just killing everybody. I don't know who's who. I don't have time to figure it out. I'm just gonna kill everybody. So you're sheep stiller. Okay. Okay, that's good to know.
But them being a start, like I said, but we got a guide here. Also, let me speak for me. I didn't read a book. So the Dance of the Dragons ain't up there, baby. All the Dance of the Dragons come from these eyes. That's it. That's all the dance I know. If you would like to drop some book knowledge about the differences in between them, do you, boo-boo. But Jazz is my Game of Thrones tour guide. So she knows sigils and shit. I just know niggas went green and red, but they supposed to be team black. But it's all good. Whatever however you want to show that, I'm with you. But back to you, Jazz.
I mean, yeah. I saw the Stark sigil and I was just like, okay. Because, there's this black and silver. So I was like, oh, there go my family right there. That's my gang.
You got a wolf on it?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Lannisters are, I believe they are the lions, if I'm not mistaken. And so, now Alicent's, well, she's a Targaryen now. So of course they are dragons, but you still have, because what Alicent is what is her family name? I forget. Because her cousin, Hightower. Yes. So I feel like one of the characters that is newly introduced this season, I don't remember his name. He is a Hightower because when she wrote that letter and she gave it to one of her soldiers, was like, this is the directions from the king. And here go Rhaena, from the king. I said, you gotta chill. She knew right there. The king ain't know nothing about that. But okay, mom, I'm gonna mind my business. I'm sorry. Rhaena is the MVP of this series to me, because the fact that she just be minding her business on some creepy type of shit and she be knowing stuff. I mean, she don't know everything 100%, but I'm gonna give her a solid 75.3. That heifer is too funny to me. She just be telling everybody business during nonchalant conversations. Aemond's scared, but he don't want nobody to know. Mm-hmm. Like, damn,
that's grandma knowledge there. Like, I know that boy. I knows him. You ain't gotta tell me. You ain't gotta tell me.
When he rode up on her last season, was just like, we need you to ride. What if I don't want to? I don't want to burn nobody. That ain't got nothing to do with me. She said no to him. He was like, but you have to. And if I don't, what, you gonna kill me? No. Like, yo, I'm sorry. Rhaena is my favorite character. Now that Rhaenys RIP is gone, and it's not Ray Ray. I'm sorry. Ray Ray be folded too much like a lawn chair for me for her to be a favorite.
Rhaenys. Yeah. I'm interested in seeing the way that they write her. I've been reading. I have been, which I typically don't, have been reading some of the critiques. And a lot of the people are afraid that they're just regurgitating Dany again with her. And instead of, like, the way she is feeling or the way that she's moving isn't based on grief, but more of an anger. Which, I mean, I guess it all depends, what stage of grief that you in, because it could have just been the stages of grief, and she's going through the cycle of them, and at some point it has to get to anger, because she hasn't really had it. As you said, Jazz, she begins to, oh man, I don't want this. There's a Drake bar for everything, but listen, as they begin to get this shit going, to begin to get it popping, she fall back. Like, you know what? No, the memories, the love I had, I gotta stop. She need her husband to be there, because he be like, nah, bitch, put on the gas.
I got a question. Come here. And the bookies, y'all come here too. I got a question. Did her and Alicent fuck? Like, had they been physical at any point in time during their life?
That's my theory. They
Right?
they bumped the coochie somewhere. It's
God, don't
some
say it like that. Don't say it like that.
she
I mean, happy Pride Month,
you
but don't say
think
it like that.
her advisor's her first one? No.
I
Hell
just,
nah.
I just be sitting here like, how she got you wrapped like this just for
Hoes.
friends?
Typically when they come to whores, and I'm not saying that she is,
Oh,
like they be having niggas where we done seen her woo men, you know what I'm saying? We've
don't count
seen
Chris on. We know he is unstable.
not
He's been
just him,
unstable for
it's
a
a lot
long
of people.
time.
The guy with all her kids had black hair, he was wooed too. They got his
That
whole
he
town
loved
burnt.
her. Yeah, it did. Damn.
But
Yo,
it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna bring them to their knees, and Allison is her weak spot. She gotta take Allison out.
I'm just like, you let her roll up in here and you telling her, I gotta kill Aegon. He's gotta die. And Allison's like, okay, you could take his head. I understand, a son for a son. But I'm just sitting here like, if I was on Ray Ray's council, I would have looked at her the same way Chase did. Jace. I'd have been like, bitch, what? No, this sounds like a trap. Why are you still even considering her as somebody that you can trust?
Wait,
like, nobody on your council should be like, oh, that's cool.
but wait. So, in your mind, going to the war was that the best option here?
I'm trying to kill everybody. But my thing is, I'm not going to send my soldiers to King's Landing assuming Aemon is not there. Because that's what the plan was. The plan was just like, I'm going to make sure Aemon is somewhere else and you can come to King's Landing. I'm going to tell the guards to put the shields, to put the gates down, everything, and y'all can just come and not kill nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting here like, Allison, I see what you try to do. She's playing both sides of it because she's now taking accountability. Like, I did play a role in all of this. Yeah, you did. But I'm glad you're taking accountability.
Shit.
I mean, she was driving a car more than half the way. But now it's just, you got more people dying. I mean, Ray Ray's side, she's lost a lot more than Allison.
Nick.
Yeah, she's catching so many L's. So I'm not, no, I want blood and fury and fire everywhere. That's just me. That's why I shouldn't be leading an army.
Exactly. I'm just, I think women can lead, just not Jazz. She is very what? Jason. If we gave you the red button, you pushing it. And we don't need it. It
depends. What is the red button destroying? If I was Ray, yeah.
Like, look, okay, so that's why, but that's also why the Dance of the Dragons really hurt that side. Just too many things on that side. So many people die. You lost so many different dragons in this scenario. Like,
but I mean, okay, hear me out. We see why the Dance of the Dragons went chaotic as it did. Mm-hmm. And we still have more to see. But the fact that you have people that don't really respect you or the High Lords, like one of the bastards that's got a dragon, because he's just trying to think about what he can get from it. He's just trying to get a castle and some hoes. He said, I can't do nothing with a horse because I have a dragon. He was making very valid points. Because that's just like somebody saying, oh, so we going to give you this bike. You're not about to get this Escalade. And you're like, bitch, what? That don't make no sense. So I understand it, but it's just, he wasn't raised to really care. You're not really training them. And Rhaena,
yeah.
I mean, she was eager. Her heart was in the right place. But her dragon said, I don't give a fuck about none of that. So it's just, you rushing to go to this war, which I understand because a piece of you just like, okay, well, time is not really on our side. We have all of these. We got, an army. We got more dragons. All the pieces are put together to make it seem like we about to win this easy peasy. But it's just like, y'all infrastructure. It's like you're trying to build a house on quicksand. It's not stable. But what you think about it? Would you go to war with the type of...
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not prepared. Your team is failing right now. You do got Daemon. Like I said, Daemon out there with the mud people slinging it. You know what I'm saying? and I do appreciate them always showing him like he's real battle tested. Like I do appreciate seeing that, but it's I couldn't, like I said, I would I take that chance if I wonder if Rhaena, if she pulled up on her dragon, yeah, for sure. I probably would trust it because I don't think there would be nothing that Aemon could do at that point. So
Yeah,
it's a
he's scared
risk.
because
It's a risk, but everything is a risk at this point because you don't know if you're gonna win the war. All you know is you at this point, when we fight, we're gonna kill a lot of our people. And it's our people. Like these, we're not even fighting against niggas. You like I said, we have brought people into our war because people have did they
pledge
they
allegiance.
pledged their allegiance to our seal, but all these was our people. Like this would have been one flourishing land, but we chose to go this route with it. So yeah, it's a messed up situation. There's dead people on our sides. There's dead people on our
Yeah.
sides. Like
So when you think about, you say Ray, she has all of these. She's got armies. She got Corlys and his crew. She got all these dragons.
mm-hmm.
And it's just like, okay, so are y'all really ready? But then we kind of also saw that with Dany. Dany had a bunch of resources, and it was just like people, don't attack yet. Just try to see if you can talk her down, to where it's kind of like, I get you don't want innocents to die, but the people on the other side of you don't care. They will kill you and those people. They're using those people's lives to keep you from actually attacking them faster because they know they're not going to be able to defeat you if you were to go to them head on. So they're using your sense of remorse and empathy for those residents for you not to actually go and attack them. And so, which is, I mean, that's a very good tactic for your enemy on the other side, but it's not going to actually get you what you kind of need to get. And I know it might sound like, well, damn, Jazz, you about to be risking people's lives. Niggas die every day, B. So, Ray had her dragon kill a bunch of bastards last season to see if they were able to get a dragon. And it was like it was like 20 to 50 people there.
Yes. I mean, but now that's more of a, what's that show?
It was their decision.
It's a Squid Game type situation.
Oh yeah, that's definitely,
Y'all, because we let y'all we let y'all play red like green. Like, you see how it went. Do you want to do it again?
Y'all signed a waiver.
What's the chances of me getting that money? If I possibly get a dragon if it don't burn me up. Let me take it. Let me take a chance. This show is a game of chances. That's what it should have been called. Game of chances. What's the chance of you are born of this, and you might not get a dragon, or a nigga might take your dragon.
Yeah, or your dragon might not listen to you,
or your dragon. But I mean, we got kids. We know how that works. Shit.
You got kids, all right. I look at kids, I'd be like, and be me, I'd grab his little arm. What you got to say? And then I'm like, Jazz is abusing kids now.
Big Tigger.
But speaking of tigers, actually wolves, neither one of those kind of animals. But so Aemon, obviously, he is seated as the represented king at this moment because Aegon has bounced with Sir Loras. Aegon is in all this pain in a little cup, in a little wagon. He said, "Do you have any milk of the puppy? I forgot to get some of that when we was leaving. Do you see how many burns are on him? You know how pissed off I would have been. Why did you even leave without milk of the puppy? That should have been the first thing you got. You see my ass is burned up. I can't even walk, and I'm sitting here like Louis from season 2 of Interview with the Vampire in all this pain because you ain't got my milk of the puppy." I'd have been mad as hell. And then they got pulled over. Then he's like, get out of your stage, coach.
No, this show fake, man. Police ain't pulling over no white nurse playing.
Listen, I feel like it was some black folks in the back that was like prisoners.
Nah, they gone. Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah, they definitely gone.
what's the peak? It ain't Lord Laris, bro, is terrible, man.
He said, so my friend, he's not going to bend the knee to Rhaenyra because he's Aegon. Aegon said, whoa, 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 not me, y'all. He playing.
Quasimodo, he lied.
He lied. It's a joke. Pulled his hood off. That hair look a little different. So
he like Chucky from the Bride of Chucky.
Aegon, but see, the thing is, the reason why I feel like Aegon is going to have his resurgence of power is because Helena said it. And I believe everything Helena says because Helena knows everything. And she told that to Aemon last season. But so now, obviously, the soldiers are just like, okay, we're not going to kill him. We're going to take him to Ray.
Imagine a bounty at first, though.
I mean, I get that. If you wanted a soldier, you like, oh, how much is it to kill you? Psh, bet. I'm not gonna let nobody talk me out of my bounty though. I'm gonna be like, look, I mean, he dead. That imagine if you was one of them soldiers and you killed him right then and there. This show would be done in 4 episodes.
Man, I mean, I don't think it can't though, because technically they think he dead anyway, and Aemon is the king.
I would put his head on a spike and let them know he is dead. I would have pulled a Ned, he is dead, and put the head on a spike. But the thing is, it doesn't matter because if we get down deep down into it, none of them are going to want a queen. And that's essentially what it is. It's not that the fact that Ray isn't prepared. It's not the fact that, oh, she's the wrongful leader of Westeros. They're not going to want to listen to a woman.
Yeah.
Like the politics of it is what's I feel like is kind of moving against her. Hell, some of her own men is just like, I mean, we need a king. I don't care about her. We need a king.
Yeah.
And so she's fighting with that, even from her own inner circle.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she got to just start showing them like, all right, so y'all want to see a king? Bet. Cut your hair a little bit. Start looking like a male Targaryen, whatever. Start killing people. Because, I mean, your kids is dropping like flies. We're being honest.
She got one left.
She got one more.
But like he like in the mountains, right? He not nowhere near her. He like tucked off.
Where that little baby at?
I think he like tucked off somewhere.
He better come out. I think he about to show up, but I don't know how much. I feel like he was a lot younger than the other ones.
That's what I'm saying. He was the baby. Like
he might be. Watch he pop out, be like 7, and he can ride a dragon and shit. They go. I got it, Bobby.
They're gonna shoot him out the sky.
She cannot have any more kids get killed out of the sky, man. It was like, okay, we get it.
Like
her kids don't need to fly.
Don't put them niggas in the air no more.
Man. But we get Corlys trying to be a good dad on Father's Day. The fact that this episode dropped on Father's Day and we saw Corlys trying to have that good relationship with his son.
Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Off the dragon water.
What you mean?
He's trying to bun off the dragon, but don't bun now, nigga. We are heading to war, which means
that's the best time to bond. That's the best time to bond. It's the end of the world. You gotta call everybody who heart you broke. So I know the earth about to end. I miss you.
But he told him. He said, yeah, you gave us things, but you didn't give us a name, and I felt that. I was like, yeah. He said, yeah, that's cool. You paid for stuff. We didn't want the stuff. We needed a father. We needed to be somebody. Since you became somebody, we want to be that. We kept him from that.
All right. So I get that. But hear me out. They was bastards. We saw it. I mean, Ned is the only one that brought his bastard. And it wasn't even his bastard.
Exactly.
He faked it. It wasn't even like, but
and if we think of his wife, that's crazy.
Rhaenys knew. Rhaenys knew that was his son.
Oh no, she told him to do right by them. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about Ned's wife.
Oh yeah, Catelyn. Yeah,
Ned did. She died hating that boy.
Yeah.
And what
Ned was wrong for that, man. Ned will always have a spot on his armor to me because of that. You saw Catelyn emotionally and physically abusing him. Maybe not physically, but definitely emotionally. And you was just like, Arya, here's a knife for you.
It's a secret that I must keep.
I don't think Catelyn would have told. She would have treated him better.
Yeah. It was, I guess Ned was all about his word. Air quote. I'll always keep his word.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Shit,
I haven't seen a Stark that lied.
Shit, what's it called?
Who?
Rob. That's why he died.
Somebody said Rob and Jace they died because they didn't listen to their mamas.
Yeah, because he's supposed to marry. Them people, them Riverland women, the mud people, and he was like, no. I like that. She looked like the nurse, the one that's in Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra side piece.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna try to push a love affair with them?
Nah.
I hope not, because they had that little kiss.
They already tried.
But see, that kiss wasn't planned. They just did that because they was in a moment of the scene. So now I'm just like, oh, let's see if we can try to add this to the story. I mean, I don't know.
I know people actually that's not the only kiss they added.
What other kiss?
Aemon and Alicent.
Oh my fucking good. Yeah, let's talk about that. That was. I mean, I feel like we was all Alicent in that moment. Like, girl,
nigga, why is you kissing me? I'm not a Targaryen for real. That's what y'all do.
Just because I swallowed a few don't mean I am one. You know, I took out in baths so I can wash that off of me. This is not the kind of life I want.
She wasn't. He was just like, did I read the room? Did I read the room wrong? Yes, nigga. Yes. What? Aemon's been trying to fuck up his family for a long time, man.
He has, because he definitely want Helaena too. How you want to fuck your mama and your sister, you nasty ass son of a gun?
He said you should marry your sister Helaena, Aegon. I'll take her. He's like, nigga, sit your ass down. You second place. Go.
He's such a brother pick me. Like, sit your motherfucking ass down.
For sure.
But in that scene, were you expecting him to do that?
I don't know it was one of the longest, most awkward pauses I've seen, because it's like, I mean, I know they're not fit to come close, right? Like that's not what's happening. Wait. I'm like, I hit the pause play, like, shit, is it messed up? And then they start to eat. I was like, oh, what is this? Like I said, I ain't seen the kiss that bad since, like I said, since what's his name? Damn, Steve Rogers kissed Peggy Nice in Civil War. Like, it's just unnecessary kiss. You like that kiss wasn't even earned. Why did he kiss her? In love with her and still in love with the auntie.
We're gonna talk about Steve one day. We're gonna talk about Steve one day. Cause, sir, she was gonna let him hit too. Denise was here. She was definitely going.
What was she? The
Sharon. Yeah. Sharon got to come back. Like, them not even talking about Sharon no more is crazy.
They just threw her ass away. They said, you know what, bad kids.
You could make an Avengers of the characters they didn't go back to. It's so crazy. But
you'd be like, oh shit, I forgot about this.
Yeah. But not. So this scene, I was just sitting there and I'm like, the way that she was talking to him and asking him, I kind of expected her, because I felt like, okay, maybe she might be manipulating him a little bit because she has to do it a different way than she did Aegon. Because Aemon is a different type of monster. Now, he always seemed like he had mother issues.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting him to go for the kiss, but since they were standing there for so long, I was like, is she going to go in and try to get the kiss, or is he? But I was shocked that her reaction was, oh, I don't want this to happen. Oh, it's happening. Okay, don't react. Just pretend that you are cool with it so you can have him leave. Because that's essentially what she wanted. If she would have reacted of like, Aemon, this is not what we do, he wouldn't have left. he would have ignored everything that she told him. And he would have just been like, well, I ain't listening to you saying, but she was just like, I want him to leave so he's not in danger. And she was like, all right. So because she took that kiss, she was like, yeah, honey. Like, it was like treat like it's yeah. But I was just, it was still awkward. And then I watched the after episode discussion, which for some strange reason, HBO Max is just like, they give you like 2 seconds of credits and they go to the next show. I said, hold on, bitch. I want to see the after. I want to see the discussion of the episode.
I hate that.
I'm like, what are y'all doing? I don't want to watch nothing else. I'm still in this show. Like, let me see what they're talking about. And then the actress that plays Allison even mentioned, she was just like, in that moment, Allison felt a level of disgust. And I'm paraphrasing, but she felt uncomfortable to where she didn't want that to happen. Mm-hmm. And I think that's definitely important to watch that now. It would have definitely changed the dynamic if she was down for that shit. Mm-hmm. Because to where it's like, well, I want to be queen again. Now that would have been nasty. So I'm kind of glad they didn't. And plus, I feel like she still got like a bit of love for Ray, which y'all hoes is ridiculous.
It just got it's you know sometimes that messy friendship that you hear about, you may not know from firsthand, but messy friendships that you hear
not like
about.
that, man. Jason, they in love. Allison said, "Let's just run away together."
You never heard of a friendship like that?
Like what? How they just be kissing and like secretly in love?
No, just like a messy friendship where it just fall out, bang out, like in the Interview with the Vampire. It's not similar.
Listen,
was that and Louis?
No, that you see who you just compared. They are in love.
I said they was. I'm just saying it's a messy breakup. Like it's just like
but you said a friendship.
Bullshit. They was friends at first.
Well, but they became lovers.
That nigga was I'm just saying this is like House of Dragon is like the first movie where it's just like, was they messing around or was it just like implied? Now they just like, nah, we're gonna show you what they doing up in the house.
Yeah. Stop. Oh God, stop. So my question to the bookies, I hope y'all don't get offended by me referring y'all as bookies, but the book readers.
What if
they are offended?
What if that was a slur? That'd be crazy. It'd be like, we're getting them out here for saying bookies. Like, what do you mean? Like, niggas said read books.
It's not a bad thing. Y'all have all the information. So this is me going to a very dependable source. I'm sorry if I hope it's not a slur. But if it is, y'all correct me in the comments like y'all do everything else. But is there something going on, a love connection, a past love relationship between Ray and Allison? Please let me know. This whole, you can leave it up to your interpretation. I think these bitches had a secret love affair, but that's not too much of a secret, and which is why Ray is still believing that she can trust Allison. Because you've lost too much. You've been through too much for you to even trust anybody on Team Green, in my opinion. But
yeah.
I do want to say, to get back to Corliss, did you see his helmet when they was on the ship?
I seen it, but I don't recall it.
So I immediately thought, because Corliss has locks.
Mm-hmm.
The design of his helmet looks like somebody who has locks or braids would wear it. Because it was just like,
allow him to come out.
Well, no, it's just a design on the top of it. If you look at a design on the top of his helmet, I'm like, oh, okay. It looks like somebody that would wear locks or have braids would wear this kind of helmet. Don't ask me why. It looks like it has dividers in there to where it's like, where your part is. But that's just something that I noticed. It's probably just all in my head. But we definitely got a few battles in this episode. Of course, we got Daemon, like we mentioned earlier, when the Starks rolled up. And then we got Kriston. Well, they weren't really in a battle, but Kriston and his army, we got a bit of them. What you got, Jason?
So in the book, they were never friends.
Who? Ray and Allison?
Yeah, they were never friends when they were kids. They had a larger age gap, but they were always rivals. And there was no romantic relationship.
So I guess they just added that friendship for the show.
Yeah, that relationship. Yeah, that's a show thing.
Okay. All right. I guess I can go anywhere. If it's not in a book, they just like, okay, we can just do whatever we want with
But
this.
they say your boy he dipped out after this season. He was like, yeah, I'm done with it. I'm let them figure it
Who?
out. George R.
I did hear there was drama.
Yeah, he said no, they got it. He said he loved the Knights of Seven Kingdoms, but with this one he dropped out. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I'm starting to think, George, you
Is
had
it a
issues with
problem?
how I was saying. I'm like, you had issues with Game of Thrones, and you got, but it's one of the things where you just like, okay, well, I understand his issues in this area. So if you understand the issues, is he really the problem? To where it's like, okay, I probably would have been upset too. But I feel like I did see some kind of drama prior to this series releasing. So he just need to finish them books. Because I think it's rumors that Arya is going to get her own spinoff show.
Hope not. But
I
okay.
just it just seems like too much time has passed. Like, but I understand them needing a break from all of it. But I
I
just
mean, you okay, so we say that, right? But let me see. Because I was just looking up something a minute ago. So how many years between when a show ends and when the next one you think it should happen when the next one comes?
I feel like maybe 8 years is just a lot, and I feel like that's what it's been. 8 years. Because didn't we finish it in what 2018, 2017 is when Game of Thrones ended, if I'm not mistaken. And for us to get a series, I put House of Thrones. So it ended 2019. So we're about 7 years right now. They haven't, like, no production, nothing has started. So let's just say give them another 2 to 3 years. Hell, my nigga, that's like 10 years later.
Yeah, because I was looking
So
out for to say because I'm Big Bang Theory ended like same time 2019. They both ended the same year. They just announced a new spinoff show called Steven Saves the Universe, which is going to be an HBO Max original show. And this is the third spinoff show from the
that
original show.
franchise.
Yeah, like the first one, but then like the first spinoff was a prequel about one of the characters, which in that show they took one of the couples and they have a show. So they, but now they have a new show based on one of the nerds in the original show, called Stuart Saints Universe, which it looks and like all shows are different, but it is based on the characters from the universe. So that's what I was just thinking. Like, okay, this one it's going to be. I said it's been 7 years, so that was interesting. You said it's been too long, so I was just interested in seeing what you think with that. So, but I mean,
I mean,
but to see where she's been, how she's grown within the 10 years, what she's doing now, I guess it'd be interesting in seeing. Um, like I don't know, I know the night, but then that would be my only issue. The time in between Game of Thrones to that show to the night whatever the seven not
but the Knights, the
that's
Knights
like
of the Seven Kingdom was between House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. That's the time frame between those two. Yeah. So the of course with House of the Dragon, we're in the past. Game of Thrones, but Knights of the Seven Kingdom, I believe, is between House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. So for Arya to get her own series, she would be after the events of Game of Thrones. But they're also working on another series as well. Because I think Aegon is going to get his own series.
it's the one
So
the because he's supposed to be the best king, right, or whatever, or that's the one that goes crazy at the end.
I don't even know.
Okay,
I
it's all
just,
good.
yeah. All these motherfuckers is crazy for real. But
Fucking your
yeah,
sister, yes, you're gonna be crazy too.
yeah. So, but what do you think about the battle at sea before the dragons decide to show up
The
and Corlys
gullet.
leading his army?
Um, I was interested in seeing how they did this because I'm just like, man. Well, first off, whenever I watch these shows, the first thing I see is, thank God I was born in the 90s. Like, that's the first thing. Because, nigga, I'm not out there waiting on the dragon to cook nothing for me. I'm not out there on a boat shooting arrows at niggas across the. No, I'm not being. I just want to be the drunk nigga at the end, and hopefully none of the bastards, and nobody come in here and trip me up when we get our shit cut up. None of that. Like, yeah. So seeing that battle, it definitely made me be thankful for where I'm at in the world of today. But it was dope to see. Like, just because I'm not always curious. We seen them do a few boat. But I feel like there was one boat battle at least in Game of Thrones, right?
I mean, I'm not going to say the Battle of Blackwater was one because they just blew shit up. But I feel like there was one, but it didn't last long.
Gotcha.
So this one seemed like the most detailed, action-packed type of fight we got at sea. So I thought it was cool. The scene where Corlys was trying to veer off into
the little canyon, whatever that.
Yeah. A piece of me feels like that was a bit longer than it should have been, but I also think that scene could have been taken from the books because it seems so detailed. Mm-hmm. And the fact that old girl was just like, just follow what they doing, and her boat was able to get through it and still catch up to them.
So it could be a scene from the book. Don't know. Y'all gotta let us know. But for me, what stuck out was he's the sea snake, and it just showed that he can. For me, it felt as if it was a scene just to show how crafty he is when it comes to using boats and how he did that, because they were shocked he did it. He wasn't. He even took the reins from the dude that was pushing the boat. He's like, no, you're doing it too much.
He had to because he was fucking up.
Let me jump in there. But then for them to see the other, they were like, oh shit, she got through and she moving fast. And she got rid of, the guy that probably could have helped her. But that was interesting to see.
You think he did? I think he gonna show back up.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that
didn't show a body or nothing, but he just got thought like, come on, bro. He finna take just like Corlys' son. Well, he took that arm off to get the fight. He was like, yeah, nah, we finna fight. I'm not doing this no more.
Whole time he's saying, Captain. Father,
exactly.
Father,
I seen it. He's like, you the father now. You that nigga gone. Like,
you ain't see nobody. Nobody.
I'm saying like that man is no more. He's no good after this. He older too.
Corlys saw his castle being burned and fucking froze. He got played. Jace,
she did that shit slide on.
No, she did. He come around. He said, my castle. People dying around you, and you just froze. Captain.
That's how I know he done, bro. He got hit by water. He was like, he got knocked out. Like he was down. He was down for too long. I'm like, bro, we at war. You on the ground because you got hit by some water. Snake ain't that tough.
Sea snake, who nigga? But I mean, Corlys has been in like a lot of battles since we've been watching this show. The last one before Rhaena got killed, he was on his deathbed, and then he showed up to Ray house like on a little crutch, like, all right, so I'm good now. Like, ain't you? So this might be his last battle. He just might need to stay at the crib.
Yeah, it's over with. It's over with, buddy. Go home.
But, all right, let's get to the moment that stole this entire episode, in my opinion. Now, I do want to say, I think this is the first time where we saw dragons fighting, where both of our dragon riders were on the same side. Now, we've seen them on opposite sides fighting each other, but this time you saw Jace and you saw Baela working together, putting, setting the blaze of different ships and stuff. And then when his dragon got stuck, hers was able to come through, whoop, whoop, get him free. I said, oh, y'all doing that thing, which takes a lot of training. And it, like, this scene for me showed, okay, this is years of practicing, learning how to be a dragon rider and fighter in those kind of instances. Now, Rhaena, man, listen.
Seeing the setup, I said, oh, she's gonna set this girl up. How to Train a Dragon, Part 3.
Listen, somebody said, if I send you this picture just know I'm coming to do as much as I can without knowing how to do anything. Her intentions were so pure because she said, "Oh, we're finally going home." Oh, nope, let's go to the battle. I said,
took your ass
sis,
home. She just said, you know what, fuck it. I got a dragon now. I can do something.
but I love that because that just shows how authentic them situations is, even though we talking about dragons. I get it. But just imagine you just get a pit bull and the pit bull finally letting you feed it. And you like, all right, so we about to go to this not saying we here for dog fighting.
You say you finally how long had you been out there trying to feed this pit bull?
Weeks. That's how long she was doing it.
For you to think that you finna get on this bitch and just go out there in the war.
She thought it was cool when the dragon came back and shared food with her. She said, all right, so we linked. No, sis, no. Like, that dragon ain't listened to a damn thing she said.
I'm assuming she seen the dragon was like, that's my sister. Let me get out there and help her. Because, nigga, what made you even think it was okay if you didn't check that spot out?
But she also was familiar with the Stark or the flags, the sigils of. She was just. That's how she was able to know.
Because I don't even know what they is. She clearly you don't either. She still damn sure don't know.
She said, "That's not our enemy." I said, "Oh shit." Because during that scene, I said, how does the dragon know who's who?
Bruh.
It said all lives don't matter. That's what that dragon said.
I'm finna burn everything. I see humans moving, I'm burning it.
Like, I see dragons flying, I'm burning.
And look, Jack, clearly they didn't burn enough shit. Cause you don't get the end if they burnt enough. I'm like, wait, all these people y'all murdered, y'all left a lot of people.
It was a lot of people on that ship that killed Jace.
Just imagine just sitting there and nigga just shooting arrows at you. He turned around, he got shot. Nigga, go under the water. You talking about some zigzag, nigga? Move. Move.
The way I would have said, the moment I got stabbed in my shoulder, yo,
the damn arrow gonna keep you up in the top of the water. So I was like, God damn it. That long ass arrow sticking out his back. I said, oh my God. He turned around like, bitch, you shot me. Bro, run.
Hold on, I ain't gonna lie. He took that shit like a Gito.
To be in a G.
but Jason, he ain't screaming nothing. He was just sitting there, boop. Oh shit, boop. Yo, he I'm not gonna lie. If I took an arrow to I'd have been like, oh God. What just happened? I would have been screaming. He took it like he didn't believe it. Did I just get hit? Yeah, you did. Help me go another one.
This is how I die. Why did I lock my mom in the room then?
I think his brother went out. His brother didn't feel no pain. He was just scared of shit in the air. But Jace, that arrow, like they were so close to him. They seen his dragon go down. They was just like, oh, go over there. Get the arrow ready. His ass definitely gonna come back up. There you go. And why is your back to the boat? But it was a lot going on. He just lost his bestie.
Yeah, this shit. This made me think about GoldenEye 64 when somebody kill you and they just sit on your body, like out in the camera, just like if the blood run down, they just run up and they shoot.
They just there. Why are you running over my body right now? And they just still got the gun on you. Don't let them still shoot. I'm dead.
I was like,
were you expecting Chase to die?
No, because I was like, he had already, the dragon had already got shot. Now in my mind, I said, okay, like that's it. No more war for me. Let's go, Baylor. We leaving. Like my dragon, but now hey, I think that the third dragon pulled up is what threw it all off. They were like, oh shit, and that motherfucker was just out there whooping everybody. Like he didn't give a damn. He was for the kill Baylor. He was like, "That's my sister." Like, oh no, she over here screaming, "No!" I was like, oh no, get this bitch out the field. Get her off the field.
You think when they got back to the castle, Rhaena said, "Baylor, come here. Don't tell nobody it was me."
Ain't that her husband?
That's her sister, and the husband is gone. So
Who husband is he?
That's Bayla's husband. But
Yeah, she
still,
whooping on her sister ass
you
right
you
now.
could beat her ass, but don't tell everybody else it was my fault.
Man,
Don't let everybody know I rolled up.
see,
Fucked up.
this is the team that Rhaena is raising. Rhaena has Coach Carter basketball team, but she ain't Coach Carter.
And they ain't got no 2.5. Them niggas are 1.3.
And you got the other niggas out on just on the island just sitting on the humbug.
Did you see that creature that was in the forest with them?
I said, what the fuck is this? The Chronicles of Narnia?
Nah, you right. You caught that. I said, what the hell is that? And then the witch showed up. All right. I'm like, here go Damon Witch. She said, all right, so y'all got to get on y'all dragons.
I thought
no, it wasn't Helena.
I was like, I said, why she got a black wig on now?
Wait, no. But I think Helena uses her to channel and to astral plane into different locations. Helena is definitely playing both sides. Actually, no, she only playing one side. The other side. She don't really fuck with Team Green. She was just like, they was like, who is you? I'm a witch, and the queen needs you because there's a battle going on. It's just, she needs somebody, she needs a good hand that is there to guide her and direct her. Damon is at war, so he can't do it.
I was talking about the witch.
Well, no, I'm talking about Ray Ray. Ray Ray needs a hand that's going to mobilize her army, because you got 3 dragon riders sitting on their ass waiting for Aemon, who ain't show up. Like, imagine if they was be able to be at the well, I mean, it would have been a clusterfuck if we gonna be honest.
These niggas just got these dragons. You think they? Well, I think the black one, he done got his. He got his kind of in shape a little bit, but like, man, they got a whole bunch, bro. And then these niggas got dragons. They for the dip on the set. Like, imagine you going out, you recruiting for your gang or your cult, and one nigga was like, I just wanted the threads, and I'm leaving. I'm whacking you.
But then if you do that, then that's one less dragon rider.
What else you gonna do?
I mean, I'd rather have a dragon rider that's 50% on my side than one that's not even there, and it's a dragon just flying around, which could possibly find a rider that's on Team Green. So I understand why she even puts up with old dude, but eventually, once you no longer need him, you need to go ahead and kill him, because he's not going to be an ally to you. I can see him double crossing her very quickly. But I don't know, man. This episode, whew, you got a major death in the first episode. It was spicy. It was
hot.
Burning up. But do you have any theories for going into the season?
Man, I just, like I said, I've been reading the critics and their thoughts, and everybody kind of, well, maybe it was just one place I read, but they were saying that they felt as if they were going down the wrong path with Rhaenyra's motivations, and hopefully they don't miss in that aspect. I do expect her to go for a rampage on someone at this moment.
She gonna be crying in the car.
Damon
gonna be like, it's war. Damon is gonna be like, all right, so you cried for 2 days.
But he's already at war though, like, so.
He gonna come back after hearing about Jace. It's gonna be a whole big thing. Next week's episode, I could be wrong, and if I am, I'll definitely say it next week. I don't think it's going to be as high intense as this episode, because, I mean, how often do we get like multiple high intense episodes back to back? Now, they could prove me wrong. I'm here for it, but I think it's going to be like, okay, how are we going to maneuver now that your son is dead? So if anything happens to you, who's going to take your, who's going to lead us? And I guess it could be Daemon, because I don't see it being that little baby Targaryen, especially because he ain't even been around.
But that shit is funny though. Even Sir Kristen, he don't care about nothing. He was like, man, yeah, life is over, bro. We just out. We just in the field waiting for it, waiting for our day. I'm not rushing it. I'm painting my shield.
Just imagine. What the fuck was he painting? They just had to find something for him to do, man.
He hurt. He hurt.
He just missed Allison ass. That's it. He's such a
Married.
hoe. Allison, like you is such a hater. All them times you bashed me for having sex with him, and then you end up sleeping with him. I would have killed Allison off the strength that she was sleeping with my ex hoe.
Look at what you can't not over the ex dick. You gotta let that shit go.
She snitched on me over that ex dick. Like she was over here letting everybody know everything. People, nah. She forgot about that. Just forgiveness. Fuck all that.
Chappelle, this is for you and your team green. He's still team green? Is it he's
still
so. Claiming it?
I'm gonna check out his review of this episode.
Team black over here, dog. This team black over here. We fuck with the recap kickback, but the team black over here, dog.
Gang, I was gonna throw the beat, but I'm like, that's like a. I was like, that's. Yeah, I don't want nobody think I'm a blood.
No bees up. No bees.
B. This is B in sign language. B.
Mm-hmm. That's it. B. L. A. E. I think it's it. Right?
L. C. K.
Do you have a theory?
No, I don't. I just want it to be good. I think eventually Rhaena is going to get her dragon on track, but she's going to have to go through some training, but I'm curious how long that's going to take. Somebody said she should have known her dragon was a young nigga because of his teeth. I'm like, why y'all? I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw the dragon face, I said, where your eyes at? I just see all the best teeth and then the eyes like this big. That might have been the issue. It can't see. That could have been the issue. The dragon just can't see. He said, look, girl, I'm going to try to do as best as I can. Kill everybody. But then soon as Jace dragon got shot the second time, he left. Sheep Stealer left. He said, all right, so I'm done. Like, yo,
they shooting out there. They taking dragons down.
He said, yo.
He might be a YN for real. He might be a YN for real.
Somebody put a ski mask on that dragon. I said, y'all is so ridiculous. Shout out to them dragons. Twitter is going to be crazy for the next 7 weeks.
It's going to be hard. 7. It's going to get. You see how that Batman news dropping, man? All right. But, Jace, did you have anything else for this episode you want to discuss?
No, I didn't. I think we were able to definitely get through everything. Who caught the biggest L, in your opinion, in this episode?
As far as?
Any character, anybody who caught the biggest L.
Not Jaceres. Yeah, Jaceres L. Rhaena really though. Like if you just want to think about it, Rhaena caught the biggest L. She lost her son. She got locked in the closet.
Trapped in the closet.
Like you just it's just all bad. So Lord, let me out. I can't. You locked. Like nah, it's old. Man, we might as well eat the girl. You know what? That's who you got.
Nigga, to go from since we here, go ahead, get on the table.
What? Is that not a good thought?
No, man.
Since we can't go nowhere, like I mean
that is so crazy. Imagine being there, imagine being the other girl in there, because it was 3 of them in there, and Rhaena, like whatever her old girl name is, she was like, all right, just go ahead and get on the table. Let me go ahead and give you some tuggage. And the other girl's like, do you want me to move somewhere? Like,
look at the wall. Look at the wall.
Like, what's that? I'm gonna say Rhaena for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say Rhaena. And the thing is, it was an L that she had nothing to do with getting. It's just her son. Hell, he didn't even deserve that. I mean, he didn't do anything for him to get that L. Because I mean, he's been flying and all that battle. It's just Rhaena. Actually, no. Rhaena caught the biggest L this episode. Her intentions were where they needed to be, man. She was so excited to join her sister and the Targaryens, but it's just, you got to train. You got to train.
Hey, man, I do see How to Train Your Dragon. There's a series out. You can go watch that if you need to see. There's a lot of movies and 3 TV shows. Had no idea. This show made me go look up How to Train a Dragon. I'm like, oh, there's a TV show. Or there's a movie. I'm like, I've never seen it. Oh shit, there's 5 movies. And there's 2 TV shows. But the thing with this franchise, it's been going since 2000. I don't know. But they've kept their core people for every goddamn piece of content that they've ever done for it. I was like, God damn. Except the new movie, which they got the guy from Finn from Black
Oh
Phone.
yeah, from Black Phone.
Yeah. So that nigga there is a goddamn superstar too. He's on the rise because they got a second movie coming out. But yeah, that's it, man. House of the Dragons, season 3, episode 1. Yeah. Gonna be interesting to see what happens in the next episode, but of course, as we know, appointment viewing, we will be there and we will break it down for you guys. But until next time, this is the What's Good Though podcast. We talk about movies and TV shows. I am one of your hosts. I am Jason.
I am Jazz.
And until next time,
cheers.